guys, this is Carrie from Tone Wars. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're really excited to hang out with you and to have you be part of our community. If you like what you see here, here's a couple ways you can support the channel. We always appreciate super chats very much, but here's a couple other ways you can support the channel and get something in return other than just content. If the super chat feature doesn't work for you, or if you're watching after the live stream, Jarrod's PayPal account link is listed below. Any donation of any amount is greatly appreciated. Since the show is sponsored in part by Motor City Guitar, we've included an affiliate link below. By clicking the link below, everybody wins. You're getting a great deal on some awesome equipment, you're supporting a store that has tons of inventory and great customer service, and you're supporting Tone Wars. And on top of all of that, if you live outside of the state of Michigan, whenever you buy anything from Motor City Guitar, you don't pay any sales tax. And last but certainly not least, you can visit our website at tonewars.com. The link is below. There you will find some awesome KEMPER profile packs with the tone and feel guitar players love. You will also find presets for the very popular HELIX, HX Effects, HX Stomp, and Pod Go. Alright, the show's about to begin. We look forward to hanging out with you, so grab your favorite drink and join us in the live chat.
Welcome to Tone Wars.
Hey! Welcome to Tone Wars Sunday night edition.
What's going on?
I am Carrie, and this is Jarrod.
What's happening, guys?
We are
Thanks.
super happy to be back with you tonight.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we got here as usual in the nick of time.
Yeah.
My iPad, I forgot to charge it, so you know how these things are. You plug them in, and it takes like 20 minutes for them to want to turn on, and it turned on right before the flames started going. I'm like, unmute.
He was like, don't say anything, the mic's hot. Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I forgot to charge it.
We had a little departure from the usual last Sunday when we released our new song. We had our bass player here, John.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure to have him here.
Yeah,
Hope
that
you
was
guys
actually fun.
enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time with John.
We're
And you
spoiling
guys.
ourselves today. We're drinking the Special Josh Reserve, the Lodi Reserve, Lodi. It's the one with the camouflage label. It is Cabernet.
It's probably the best wine I've ever had, right?
So stinking good.
Yeah.
And I happened to find it on sale at Meijer for $17.99. It was at the gas station where I say gas station like it was
it's a fancy pants.
gourmet fancy pants
Yeah,
gas
it
station
is.
up
They
here.
got everything there.
It's called Alex's, and it was like $24.99.
Yep.
And then I just happened to find it at Meijer for $17. So
She sent me a picture of it, and I'm like, She's like, how many do you want? I said, I'll take, what'd I say,
Five.
five bottles.
yeah, he PayPal'd me
PayPal'd her.
like $100, and
Like, here you go, grab them. It's so good. If you guys like wine, you like red wines. That Josh Cabernet, what is it, the Lodi Reserve?
Lodi Reserve,
It is ridiculous. It's so freaking good. I mean, we'll probably polish it off tonight because
We can't get any higher priced. It used to be
Yeah.
$9.99 for my favorite one, and then it was $14.99. Now $17.99. Like, we got to cap it off. I can't afford favorite bottles of wine
I
at
know,
$20
man.
a bottle.
Yeah, we gotta stop.
Aw. Well, let's say hi.
Yeah, please
Shall
do.
we? So Vince Vegas was here first. Hey, Vince.
What's up, man?
We have Sean Casey,
What's up, Sean?
Gunnerman54,
Hey.
Dean Harkness.
Hey, what's up, man?
Gunnerman says he's going to play as Savage, too.
Dude, that amp slays, man. So good.
Dean Harkness says, I should be drinking a martini tonight, but all I have is beer. Seriously, I've had about enough of 2020.
Oh, dude, I hear you, man.
Go in peace, Mr. Bond. Right?
Oh, I know.
Yes. Sean Connery. He does a really great Sean Connery impression.
I used to.
You haven't practiced out, but he
Yeah.
really does. He does a really good
Well,
one.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, man. God bless you, Sean Connery.
That's right.
Thanks for the memories. Thanks for all the awesome Bond movies and everything else. Junior. Junior.
Didn't he do a movie with Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Yes, that was great.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called.
Breaking Out of something.
No, it's called, I got it upstairs too. I forget the name of it. That was a great movie. And I like the one he did with Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You know, that was awesome too.
We already have a super chat with an impression request from Jay at Warm Chord Music.
What's up, man?
Hey, Jay and family. Hope you guys are all doing well.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How you doing? What kind of shenanigans is he asking for tonight?
I'll read it to you, but let's finish saying hi and then we can circle back to that.
Okay.
So he wants Sylvester.
Oh, no.
And Arnold, both running for president and have to make their closing arguments before Election Day.
Sylvester and Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm going to say hi to Brad Shimke. Hey, man. So did you bust out the plastic on the Splawn Nitro? I want to know if I'm moving in soon. There's not going to be room for anybody else here.
Yeah.
He's going to be, instead of the old cat lady, he's going to be the old amp man.
Pretty much, man. Yeah, it's getting pretty packed here. Remind me to get back to that on the Splawn, because we're going to talk about the Splawn tonight. Yes. Good question.
Super gigawatt.
Hey,
Gigawatt. Hey,
what's
there.
happening, man?
Jeff Cornell is here.
What's up, Jeff?
Paul Smith.
What's up, Paul?
James Miller, he says, yes, gain episode. Please back me up on using an OD pedal with a high gain amp.
Oh, dude, I'm with you, man. I got all kinds of good stuff coming on that episode, man. I've been working hard getting it done. We'll go into that, too. Yeah, we'll go into that, too.
I'm going to forget all the things I have to go back to.
Yeah, I know.
We already said, Matt Forrest, hey, he's here. Matthew Forrest.
What's going on, man?
You have like a superhero name. Matt Forrest.
Matt Forrest.
Nice. Brad Shimke, great. Dr. Chugs is drinking red wine, so he'll be all emotional tonight. Aw, you gonna be schmoopy and cry tonight?
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to play some sappy ballads for y'alls.
Yeah, I like ballads.
Yeah, I know.
Jay says, nice pint of Guinness here. Oh, Entrapment. Dean, you're right.
Yes,
that's what
that
it was.
was it.
Entrapment.
That was a great movie, man. Really was.
Jay says, Entrapment is the movie. It was the first movie my wife and I saw together in 1998.
Wow.
Oh, we are going to be schmoopy tonight.
I feel old now. That was 22 years ago.
Ugh.
Sheesh.
Stop it right now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
22 years ago. Steve Shaheen says, cheers, guys.
Hey, what's up?
I'm rocking a Music Man amp tonight. No gain whatsoever.
Who needs gain, right?
Gain in all the right places.
Yeah, exactly. That's right, man. Who needs gain when you can just, tone is in the hands, right? You don't need gain. Just use your fingers. Yeah. Boy, I got some spicy stuff coming up on that episode. I've been really... Yeah, well, I worked really hard on, getting the notes together for it. Because you know how inspiration hits, and you're like, oh, why didn't I write that down? So now, I'm writing them all down in my phone. I got this whole notepad full of stuff that I got to do and cover, and the list just keeps getting longer and longer. I'm like, dude, this episode is going to take me...
Every time somebody makes a negative comment, the list gets longer.
Yeah, it's like, well, add that one to the list. But yeah, so I got a pretty big list coming, growing, and it's still growing. I think I'm done. Okay, that's enough stuff. And then I add another thing. I'm like, oh my God. And so now I have to...
You're going to need a producer to pare this down.
Yeah, well...
I'll volunteer.
Yeah. I'm sure you would. So, I have to figure out a way to make it creative, informative, entertaining, and right to the point. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I got to do... The thing is, though, is I don't want it to just be all talk and oh, well, this is my thought on this and that. I want to prove it all. So every time I get a new concept or idea that pops in my head that I write down, I'm like, now I got to prove that.
I'm super happy that you're writing your ideas down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's so... Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Such a long way.
I know. I get a star. Get a star on the fridge. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, but the thing is, though, is it's not just something I'm going to talk about. I got to prove it. So I got to record something or play something and demonstrate it, camera angles and all. And I'm just like, oh my God, this episode.
You need a producer and a production assistant.
Yeah, and a camera
volunteer.
operator and a sound engineer and a guitar player.
You don't need a guitar player.
I need a lot of things, man. It's going to be nuts.
Hey, we got a couple more people here. Let's see, you mofo. Hey, man.
What's up, man?
He says, hey, those Majesty guitars have treble bleed circuits, question mark.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's a good question. No, it does have a boost, a built-in boost, a tap. You know, you tap it, goes out, and then, but it's up to 20 dB. I don't really care for the boost on it. It's there if you need it, but I just rather use an overdrive pedal.
Dean Harkness wants to hear some Whitesnake. Me too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wish I could play it, but I'd get demonetized.
Demonetized. Because Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, we have a new name. Putrefied 666.
Oh, what's up, man?
Putrefied. He says, do you ever do a JP2C versus 5150 50-watt stealth? If not, that would be badass. Oh, they went off the screen. Would love to hear an invective as well if you get a hold of one.
Oh, I can get a hold of an invective. Yeah, I can put
Find
the JP up against that.
Putrefied invective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks for being here, and great idea. I can put it up against the 50 watt, but I'll do it, but I know what some people are going to say, well, it's a 50 watt, so it's going to sound thinner and blah, 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 and I get that, so I'll have to keep that in mind, but I could definitely put it up against the invective. I think that would be an epic shootout.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shall I screenshot this?
Yes, please, because Motor City's got an invective in stock, so I can go in there and grab it and put it up against the JP. No problem.
Cool.
I love that store. Them guys are great.
I know you do.
There's a link below.
If I ever can't find him, that's where he is.
I know. Yeah, you called me the other day.
He wouldn't answer. Normally he answers. I'm like, hey.
I left my phone in the car and I called her back. I was like, guess where I just was? Motor City.
I don't know if I said hi to Scott Fulmer, but hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
There he is. Sean Porterfield. Hello, you two, and give a long distance hi to Super Gigawatt. Super bro. Or sup bro. Not super bro. Sup. Sorry. Sup. I'm not down with the lingo.
You're not down with the lingo. You ain't cool.
I am not cool.
You'll sit at the nerd table.
Helix Cabana Boy, good morning. What did I miss, he says.
What's up, man?
You just missed the hellos and the wine.
Yeah, hope you're enjoying your breakfast. Oh, speaking of wine, can you pass the wine?
Oh, no, it's mine.
I am all out.
Oh, you can't be out.
I know, exactly.
It's spoil night.
Yeah. Guys, I'm telling you, get this wine. This Josh Cabernet Lodi Reserve is stupid good.
Stupid good. Yeah. So good that he spent $100 and a one pop on it.
I know. She's like, boy, you weren't kidding, were you? I'm like, no.
Bruce Clark is here. Sean Porterfield. Yeah, he says he corrected his 2. That's all right. I knew what you meant. Helix Cabana Boy wants to know if you have new KEMPER drives.
New KEMPER drives? Oh, yes. No, I didn't get those yet. I didn't update my KEMPER because I'm profiling and I don't want it to, how sometimes you update and it gets glitchy. So I'm finishing up my profiles with the Engl and the JP, and but once I'm done with that, I'll get them. I've heard good things about them. I've heard one guy said they didn't sound exactly like the pedal, but they sounded a lot better than the ones that they had. Mm-hmm. So it's like, but we shall see, because I actually have the precision drive here, and I'll compare it to the precision drive, because they're supposed to have a precision drive in the KEMPER now.
Sweet.
So I'll A/B them and see,
There you go.
I'll let you all know.
Dean Harkness, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, man.
He says he'll be in Detroit in 3 weeks, looking to taking a break and going into a turkey coma.
Dude, you have to look us up when you get here. Please do. Look us up.
Yeah, Keith A.
We'll
Haven't
get a beer.
seen you. Hi, Keith A.
Hey, Keith.
And Zeno from Ireland.
Hey,
Is
what's
it
up?
Xenox or Zeno? You have to correct me. You haven't corrected me yet, and I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Zeno or Xenox? And then Bombay says, hey, ghouls, have you ever tried the Digitech drop pedal?
Yes. I used to have it on my board. I took it off.
You were letting John borrow it.
Yeah. Right here. It's a great pedal. If you're gonna, do the drop tuning, that's the one to go to. It's a great pedal.
Jay says his precision drive is on the way.
Yeah.
Good for you. And then NMC 9x23 says, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah. One question, then we got to get to your impression.
Uh-oh.
We rolled right by it. Super Gigawatt says, what are your thoughts on the Mesa Boogie Mark V? He loves it.
Oh.
Anything that says Mesa Boogie.
Yeah, I do. I love it. I think it's a great amp. The Mark 525 it sounds bigger than it is. It looks like, look at that little dinky little thing up there.
It's so cute.
Dude, I'm telling you
It
what,
says
man.
Boogie on it.
Yeah, it says Boogie.
Boogie.
No, it's great. It's a great amp. I love the versatility of it, and it sounds huge. And I love it in the Mark IV mode because it's a little wider. It's not as focused as like the 2 Plus mode or the 2C. But yeah, I would recommend it to anybody. And use that EQ afterwards. That EQ is so powerful.
Can he see it, the EQ?
Yeah, everybody knows.
Like
yeah,
okay.
Everybody knows the EQ. If you're familiar with the Mark series, that's the thing. Yeah, the nice V shape. V formation, man. It's a great amp. Absolutely.
Zeno says Zeno. He laughed and said it's not Xenox. It's pronounced just Zeno.
Zeno. Good.
There you go. Now
right.
I know.
Now we know.
Keith A. Thoughts on the Spark amp? We gotta do your impression.
Oh, it's okay.
So many questions.
No, keep them coming. Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I'm gonna. Actually, Marty's getting them in. So
it's so good that they're asking questions tonight because we were like pulling at straws for like, what are we gonna do?
I know we were literally like, what are we gonna do tonight? And I'm like, well, I got the Engl hooked up. Why not just? I mean, dude, guys, that thing's a Cadillac of amps. Like that thing's stupid. It's a Cadillac with a race car engine under the hood. You know what I mean? And a really good stereo system. It's just awesome. So we're gonna hear Channel 4 tonight, and I'm using it for part of my gain episode. That's why it's hooked up, and I figured, why not? I really hope you guys enjoy the gain episode because I think that my goal with it is to put everything to rest. Like if it's all said and done, everybody has a chance to watch it, and it's like I get it.
Like
so
you're the be all end all. Of
no, not me, but the examples that I use, and at least I'm gonna prove everything, so that it's like, how can you argue with the proof? So
somebody's gonna argue with you.
Oh yeah, you know that. Yeah.
That's the fun part.
I know that's the fun part.
That's when the list grows. Then you're gonna do high gain video number 2.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, get to your.
All right, what is the thing I gotta do?
It's gonna be amazing. I can tell already because you're good at both Sylvester and Arnold, who are running for president, and they're making their closing arguments before Election Day. Okay. And Election Day is Tuesday. Go vote, you guys. Let your voices be heard.
Let me turn the fan off for this.
No.
I have to have a dry throat for Stallone.
Melting.
So I just drank, so on my Stallone's not going to be perfect because I don't have a dry throat. Eesh. I gotta get into the mode. Hey, you tired of getting punched in the face by a bad economy? Well, sheesh. Vote for me. I'll lower your taxes. I'll put you to work. You can work on the docks. You can sell some socks. I don't care what you do.
Did you say socks or sex?
Socks.
Socks. All right, let's just straighten that one out.
Sell socks. You wear them on your footsies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll put you to work, and you make a lot of money, and you're gonna punch that bad economy in a body shot, because that's all I'm about. The body shots. It's gonna hurt, man. Mickey loves you. I love you. Vote for me, and you're gonna be rich. So that's still. Don't even listen to him, the skinny, puny little man over there. He's like 4'3". Shut up. Vote for me, and you have cigars. I'll give everybody free cigars, and everybody gets a Hummer and a tank. Vote for me, and your Hummer and your tank and your box of cigars will show up tomorrow.
From Nicaragua.
That's right. You have the best cigars in the world. Vote for me, not puny man there. And that's all anybody wants anyway is cigars, tanks, Hummers. That's it. Everyone's happy. So there's my pitch. Vote for me. Everybody have a nice day.
Good job.
When you guys catch me on the spot like that, it's like, how do I do this?
Gunnerman54 says, laugh out loud, you're going to be rich. Super gigawatt. You got my vote. Laugh out loud from NMC 9x23, who also said, Sly. Everybody's laughing.
Sly. Vote for Sly. Get punched in the eye. Shh.
Daryl McMillan, I can't wait for the elections to be over. I need to know if I'll be spending money on guitar gear for the next 4 years or other essential things. Oh, right?
I hear you, dude. I hear you, man.
We both went to Costco this past week to stock up. I'm not going out of my house after Tuesday.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm good. The only thing I'm leaving for is work or the gym, you know?
Scary.
Yeah, I'm stocked up on wine. I'm stocked up on food. And
toilet paper.
The toilet paper and the bitchin' sauce. I got tons of bitchin' sauce. How many of you guys like, if you go to Costco, get the bitchin' sauce. That stuff, I could bathe in that. It's so good.
Literally.
It's like, you put it on anything, and it's good.
Not only can you get it at Costco, they have a website. Do you remember what the website is?
I don't. You just look up bitchin' sauce.
Yeah, it's literally bitchin' sauce. But it's dairy-free, gluten-free. It's keto-friendly, so it doesn't have a lot of carbs and stuff in it.
Low in sodium.
So
it's not loaded with chemicals. It's all natural, like good ingredients. In fact, Steve Shaheen, he's here, right?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, Steve was over here the other day, and I made chicken for us, and we were like just dumping it all over the chicken, eating, going, oh my God, this stuff's amazing.
It's good on meat. It's good on eggs. It's good just on like a toast, like a bread.
I have it every morning with my eggs.
Vegetables. You could dip carrots and peppers in it. It's like and so if you go to Costco, they only have the one flavor, which is amazing. But on their website, they have like a cilantro one.
Yeah, they got tons.
I can't even remember all the other ones.
I can't either, but they're all good. They have to be, because that bitchin' sauce is like...
I feel like we should be sponsored by bitchin' sauce, but we're not. We're literally just saying we love this product.
Yeah, so I stocked up on that. I got like 4 more things of it at Costco the other day. I'm like, screw it, man. If I'm going to be stuck home while they're, doing whatever they're going to do out there, I want to have my bitchin' sauce.
Dang it.
So,
all right.
Yeah. And thank you, Steve Shaheen. He when he came over here the other day, he brought that huge Mesa 4x12 and his plumes pedal. So I'll be messing around with those this week.
that one was new. I'm like, I don't remember the green one.
Yep, it's an overdrive. So I'm going to mess around with that this week and kind of do a shootout. Yep. Plumes.
That's a funny name for an overdrive.
I know it is. But it's supposed to be really good.
Plumes.
Yeah. So we'll see. We're going to shoot out the overdrive pedals and the 4x12 against the 2x12 this week and see what's what.
Jay says, sorry, Arnold and Sly. I think I'm going to go third party. I hear Van Damme is running. Dean Harkness says he could go for a Costco hot dog.
Dude, those are good.
Yes, just like Home Depot hot dogs.
Yeah, dude, the Home Depot hot dogs. Oh, man. Those are with the steamed buns. Oh, my God. Those are amazing.
Oh, man. Dave Rebel, home and dining in chicken and beer. Beer butt chicken.
Beer
butt chicken.
Beer, oh, okay. Whatever floats your boat, man. Beer butt chicken.
Oh, that's funny. Dave says hi to the both of us.
Hey, what's up, Dave?
And hello to you and your lovely wife as well.
Yes.
All right, we're caught up on the comments. I might have missed a couple because everybody was... Ooh, Dean Harkness, I vote Arnold 5150s and cigars for everyone.
That's right, man. Why not, right? Arnold, giving everybody what they want. Do it now.
Helix Cabana Boy a little bit earlier says, Kemper has 2 new drives, OCD and Kemper Drive. The new Kemper Drive has presets of KOT and Precision Drive, among others.
Yeah, I want to try those, man. I really do. Once I'm done with the profiling that I'm doing here, I'm gonna update, and see how it works. It's just so risky, how digital stuff is. You update, and you're just like, oh, what's going on? It doesn't work, or some goofy.
He did that once before a show. We're packing up, and I'm headed over to get everything to help out. And I get here, and he is more freaked out than usual. He's literally like sweating, and I'm like, we haven't even started loading gear yet. Why are you sweating?
Remember that scar?
Yeah, from the door.
From the door. I got a door to my gym there. I updated, and it wouldn't, like, the unit wouldn't fire up. it was like frozen. It was locked, and it was like when I read the instructions online, I'm like, what do I do if it? They're like, whatever you do, don't turn it off.
The instructions
and I'm just like,
say don't update before a show.
yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they should have said. But yeah, I was locked up, and I'm like, I can't do. How am I supposed to play tonight? And I got frustrated and put my fist through the door. So that was fun. Yeah, I had to buy a new door, and I scarred up my hand. I had blood. Remember, there was blood splattered all over the wall.
We painted over it. It's black now.
Yeah, no, I bought a new door, but it was a total "here's Johnny" moment for me. I mean, it was literally like I blasted that door.
Yeah, you did.
And she's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" I'm like, "My unit won't work," and I'm like, "Oh man, you know, there's nothing worse than stuff that doesn't work." You guys ever want to see me come out of my skin? It's when something doesn't do what it's supposed to do, and there's nothing I can do about it.
He's the worst.
I
paid for you. I paid for you to work.
Yep.
Work, dummy.
Work, stupid.
Do your job.
Freaking trash. Do your job.
Oh
yeah, and then we almost died that night because it was like a blizzard. Remember? We drove to the
when we
gig.
went to Flint. Was that
No, it was
one?
Lansing. It was a Lansing gig. I'll never forget that.
Yeah. We went to
Uli's.
Somebody's.
Yeah, Uli's.
Yeah.
So we did that show, and then while we were there, it was a blizzard, and we get out and load in the cars, and we're like, I gotta drive.
I stayed in town that night.
Oh, you got
lucky. You guys
lucky.
went home, but I stayed in a hotel.
Yeah, you got lucky, because, man, I had to drive an hour and a half in that, but it ended up being almost 2.5 hour drive, because it was like
Did we have the RV at that time?
No, I just drove.
You just drove?
No, I didn't use the RV. Thank God I didn't use the RV that
Woo.
night. That would have been awful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wine break.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that wine just erased all of that.
So good.
Guys, I'm telling you, that wine is stupid good. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Dave Rebel says, about his beer butt chicken.
Yeah.
It's a can of beer, half a can to be exact.
Yeah.
He said said the chicken over top of the cab, put it in the barbecue, and slowly roast it.
Yep. Yeah, beer chicken. I never heard of it called beer butt, though.
Can you tell I can't even spell it? That's the kind of work day I had. I think I'll just kick back and eat and enjoy the show.
Hooked on phonics, worked for Dave.
Dean says thirsty chicken or drunk chicken. It's actually really awesome.
Yeah, a friend of mine used to do that with Cornish hens. He'd take the half a can of beer, and put it underneath it and grill it that way. Yep.
If only it wasn't gluten free.
I know.
But what if we did it with cider? We could get like a can of.
I wonder if you could do that with cider.
What's the one?
Yeah, the Scrumpies.
They do make it in a can.
Yeah, we could try that.
Ooh.
What a waste of an expensive cider, though. Sticking it up a chicken's butt.
Might be tasty.
Who's tried it with cider? Because she can't
like a
have
hard
beer.
Cider type thing.
That'd be
I love beer. Don't get me wrong, but it does not love me.
Yeah.
Woo.
Gluten free over here.
Keith A says, "What about some OD shootouts?"
Oh yeah, well
like
that's what I'm doing, and glad you're here and glad you said that because I got the plumes, I got the KSR, and I have the precision drive. I have. Oops. I have a noisy.
Noise.
Yeah, I have a Friedman. What is this? The Golden Pearl. And I have.
A little more for me. Doesn't that sound good? Use again.
You sound like right now is what's her name that imitates Kathy Lee Gifford? Oh, a little wine. She always does Kristen Wiig. She always does the Kathy Lee Gifford imitations. Oh, top of the morning to you. All the wine things she does.
Dave Rebel, stick it out the chicken's butt. Now you're getting with the program, Jared. Dean, look what we do to turkeys. Super Gigawatt. I've made a beer can chicken with cider, and it's awesome.
Good.
So there we go.
Thanks for letting us know, man. Yeah, we'll do it.
I want to do it. Maybe we could do it for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Lamb with green sauce.
I know that was. That was. We'll
Maybe
have
we
that
could
for
do one of
dessert.
each. We could do one chicken and one lamb with green sauce. Oh boy.
That'd be interesting.
Oh, Dave says you can do it with cider. You could do it with Coke as well.
Coke, huh? Interesting. That would be interesting.
We're still talking about chicken here. Everybody's like, deep fried turkey, smoked cider turkey.
Smoked cider turkey.
That actually might be good. Ooh, smoked cider turkey.
Smoked cider deep fried.
Marty 5!
Hey, there he is.
I'm here at last.
What's up, man?
Missed you so much.
There's our Viking friend. What's up, man?
See, I'm telling you, we should start another channel about food and drinks because
we're all about
going
it.
nuts here talking about. Hey, who's talking about a brown-eyed chicken?
We're all about the food here, both of us. We're like foodies, big time. You are too,
Yeah.
right? Doing the keto thing.
I started it first.
Yeah.
You're the one losing weight, but I started it.
Oh, I'm all about the keto, so we should probably every week share a keto recipe. Dude, I'm telling you guys, like, keto is awesome as long as you can find food you can eat and you can deal with it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's like, I can do keto. Not a big deal. And then once I lose the weight, I'll do Cheeto. Like, once or twice a week, I'll just do something stupid, and it's no big deal. I just want to get down to my fighting weight again. I got 15 pounds to go, and I'll be happy. Yep. And then I'll be svelte. Svelte.
Svelte.
I'll be svelte.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Sven, and I'm svelte. I hope Sven's here. What's up, Sven? Remember that one week I was like, where's Sven at?
Now
he pops in.
They're done.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of food, how about some tasty tunes?
Oh, yes, some tasty tunes. Some shreds and gents for the gents.
Ooh, Marty 5, I'm with you. Dutch Viking recommending Brussels sprouts and spare ribs.
Oh, yes.
That sounds amazing.
Lovely.
You don't want him to eat Brussels sprouts,
though. You guys would smell the aftermath. No matter
Tear
where
him
you're
up.
at in the world, this microphone would pick up the aftermath and you guys would all die. Yeah, it's like nuclear freaking holocaust.
Bruce loves turkey, he says. Yeah.
It's coming.
Dean Harkness, one of the best things about traveling is the food. I am with you.
That's right, man.
That is what vacation is.
That's right. It's all about
You gotta
eating.
plan your restaurant tour.
Exactly. What are we going to do? We're going to eat here and there. Then we're going to have dessert there and coffee there and a beer there and breakfast there. And
Cheers.
second dessert over there and 11sies.
Oh, Brad is cutting us off. He said we're both cut off. We've only drank 3/4 of the bottle.
Yeah. And we're splitting it. So, it's,
All right, so do some guitaring.
all right, you guys. All right, this is channel 4 with the contour on. And the gain is at 11 o'clock. Just so you know, for all the gain shamers out there, 11 o'clock, I only need it at like all the way off because I'm awesome. So yeah, so it's at 11 o'clock. So listen to this amp. This amp is stupid. Here we go. amp slays.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously.
So good.
Yeah, if I was a dragon killer, I would just bring this amp, an overdrive pedal, and my guitar, and I would be
Lull
like,
it to sleep.
bring it, Mr. Dragon. No, it would just die. Oh, yeah. That amp is just so freaking
like
good.
It.
Oh,
they
good.
like it. Sounds awesome. Sounds friggin' huge.
It does. It's just massive sounding, man. I mean, you're probably getting a, you're
I
getting the
turned
brunt
this
of it.
all the way down because it's right there.
Yeah, you're getting just that
I
thing.
couldn't even hear the backing track. But it didn't matter. It sounded so good.
This amp is stupid, man.
Yeah. Bruce Clark says, I like the delay. Is that from the Helix?
Yes, yeah. So that it's off camera, but I use the Helix pretty much exclusively. I would say 90% of the time when I'm live, whether it's on Wednesday nights or Sunday nights. The Helix is always in the picture. It's either the Helix or the HX Effects or the HX Stomp. I use it live. It's such a great product. It really is, especially for 4 cable. In fact, I have an episode coming up that is going to be titled "The Best Way to Use the Helix," and it's like my opinion, of course, but the 4 cable method isn't talked about enough. Like, there's so many people that talk about the amp sims and the Helix, which are good, but man, if you really want to get to know the Helix and how it really shines, use it with your amp. 4 cable method, and that's really the major reason what the Helix was invented for, was to be a hub for all your gear, and it does it about as good as it can be done. I love it.
He does.
Yeah, I really do. It's always down here. Like, every time I bring home an amp, it's like, hook it up to the Helix, and so far, it hasn't let me down. It's been perfect every time. So, yep, really, really dig this product.
Except for that one update time.
No, that was a different product.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't this. It was what I had, the HD 500X. That's what that was. Yeah.
Still 9.6.
Every time I see that scar, well, it wasn't their fault. It's just an update thing. Sometimes stuff gets glitchy, But man, oh god, that was a fun night. Yep. I'll do what?
Play.
I'll do another mix for you guys.
Dean Harkness says, I vouch for the Helix. Well, HX Effects, in my case, really is a tube amp's best friend.
It really is. It pairs so well with all your amps. I mean, you bring an amp home, you hook it up to it 4 cable method, and you're done. You can't miss. A lot of people talk about the Axe Effects, and I'm sure the Axe Effects is a fantastic product. I've played it. I didn't play it 4 cable method. I played it with the amp sims, and I thought it sounded pretty darn good. The thing is, the only gripe I have with the Axe Effects is, if you're going to use it 4 cable method, is you got to get the rack.
Yeah.
So it's a rack mount unit, and then you got to get a floor controller, which is another several $100s. Mm-hmm. So you're looking at just under $3,000, where the Helix is $1,700.
Yeah, why not just get the...
Yeah, just get the Helix, and it's all one piece, So I guess that's just the way I look at it.
Chris A. says, great channel, great playing, keep going.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, all right.
Keep going.
Your wish is my command. Let me find the next mix here. Let's do, I got my purple guitar. I can only do so many mixes on this, so I'm going to do, what's it called? The Catacombs, wherever the hell it is. There it is. All right, let's do that. Here we go, guys. Boy, I crapped the bed on that one. Hang on.
Did.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Giant fart. How's that start again? There it is. Okay. Here we go. Oh man, this amp. Oh god, it's
That's
just
a
so much
good
fun.
song.
Thank you. Yeah, it is.
We
Brings
used
back
to
memories.
do it so long ago.
I know. That was one of our big epic ones,
There's
man.
actually words to this song.
Yeah. So what I did is I took some of our older songs, and I'm still working on that, by the way. I got some other ones coming up that I'm almost done with, and I condensed them down to like stuff like that.
Yeah.
What you just heard, where there's like a couple of rhythm sections, a solo section.
Have you done, what's the bluesy one with the
Fallen?
the solo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done that yet?
Oh yeah, it's right here, girl.
Do it.
Oh, it's not ready yet, but there it
No.
is, right there. Yep.
My neck is killing me, by the way. If you see me stretching it out,
Oh,
I
okay.
think something happened.
Yeah, this next one, I'll just play a quick little. I don't have the right guitar, but I'll play the backing track real quick.
Wow.
Ooh, that's on the solo section right now.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta
Yes.
delete that section. This one's
What
pretty-
happened there?
pretty crazy. Yeah. Fallen.
You got some comments, too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't do it. It's stuck on the solo section. Anyways, that's coming. It's one of the hardest solos I ever wrote.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's a couple spots in there that are really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, this long, weird sweep that I do, it's like, why did I write that? It's like, sometimes when I write these old solos, like, I relearn them, and I feel like the singer that hit the high notes
You're
while
like,
you're
"Why
in your
did I do
20s,
that to
and now you're in
myself?"
your 40s, and you're like, why did I do that?
Let's
Yeah.
see. Bruce Clark, does the Helix change your tone in 4-cable method?
Not at all. Nope, it's a great pass-through. If it does, it's so minimal, I don't notice it. Like, I have no issues with it at all. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good question, though, because some products do.
Dave Rebell says that sounds incredibly chunky.
Thank you.
What are the settings on your channel?
On the amp? The channel, all right, so...
Chunky.
Chunky. So the gain is at 11 o'clock, and I have the gain low, high, push to high, so it bumps it about one notch. So technically with it on, it's at 12 o'clock. So still, it's pretty considerate, or considerate. It's pretty considerate. Conservative.
Very considerate. Such a nice amp.
I know, it's such a nice amp for an evil, nasty... That thing is so nasty. And the bass is at 2 o'clock. Mids are at 11 o'clock. Trebles at 1 o'clock. And I have the contour on. The contour on, I'm starting to really fall in love with that.
Mm-hmm.
It gives it a nice crunchy...
as well.
Huh?
Contour
Yeah.
some very nice cheekbones.
Yeah,
Make
exactly.
your nose a little smaller.
Yeah, that's what it does. But yeah, this amp is just ridiculous. I mean, it's they're pricey. It's almost $3,000, but I'm not kidding you, man. The stuff that this amp does, like Channel 4, is just amazing. Channel 3, if you want to get your quirk on, you know, you get your creepy, like nasty, gnarly
We like
stuff.
that sometimes.
Oh yeah, man, the quirky stuff
We've
is.
got a good. What's
Yeah.
your quirky song in there?
Oh, it's in here. I haven't practiced it though, so I'll probably screw it up if I play it. But
Can you play it on the purple one?
I can actually.
Play it a little bit. It's
Yeah.
Eternal Deception, right?
Oh no, the quirky one is where's it at? I'm trying to eerie intro half step. Yeah, it's that eerie quirky thing.
Yes.
But you got to go to channel 3.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
Where's
so just
channel
push crunch 2. It's at the bottom, right next to lead volume. Nope. I'll keep going over to the right, way over. See where it says crunch 2 next to crunch
Yes.
2 volume?
Yeah.
Nope. No. The
Alright.
button. The button.
here?
Yep. Just push that. There you go. Yeah. So this is crunch 2, which is the weird channel. This channel is really weird, but it does some great stuff. Let me just play.
We
I'll
like
play a
weird.
couple of rhythms on it, and
Weird is good.
yeah, and I'll engage the wah, and that's when this channel really sings. stupid.
Yes.
Oh, I say it all the time. If Jack the Ripper played guitar, that's the channel he would use.
Crazy cool.
Yeah,
Crazy cool, says Super Gigawatt.
It's blood curdling awesome. Yeah. I love that channel so much. It's like it was meant for the wah. Like rhythms, it's kind of broken and thin for rhythms. I mean, you could do it, but when you switch back to channel 4, the rhythms are like so rich and full. But man, I'm telling you, like if you like to play with a wah, and you got this solo that you want to do, even blues. I got a blues song I'm working on, and it sounds so good on that channel, and it just does stuff. Like the vowels of your notes change as you hold them. They twist into other vowels. It's like really weird how that channel works.
I've heard that before.
That's what she does.
Scott Fulmer sent us a super chat.
Oh,
thank you, Scott.
Thank you, man.
He says, great gear review, great people, great bourbon, and great fire in the fireplace. I'm so jealous. Life is amazing. Thanks, as always, for all you do. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much, Scott. Really appreciate that.
We were going to fire up the fireplace out on the deck, but it's super windy in Michigan today. We had a wind advisory.
I know. We went outside. We were like, never mind.
My hair was like...
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks again, Scott. Really appreciate that.
They're talking about HX effects, and they bought them because of you.
Oh wow! Well, thanks, man.
Bruce Clark, I've been using the Steinman pedals. He likes those.
Steinmans, yeah, those are good. Yeah.
Red Bean days are over. They're really awesome now.
Oh yeah, yep. The Bean Pod, yep. Yep.
Oh, Scott says Heaven's Door. He had suggested the bourbon above named Heaven's Gate, but then down here it's called Heaven's Door. We haven't tried that.
We're going to screenshot that. Yeah, we'll have to find it. Thank you.
Screenshotted.
Yep, there you go. Thank you. We'll try anything once.
Right, maybe not twice.
Yeah, you never know.
Been there. The Chicago Todd. My 2 buddies have picked up the Podgo on my recommendation from Jarrod. They are loving them. Great.
Awesome,
man. One
man.
is playing bass, other playing guitar at our practices. They use those, and I use my Stomp all into PA.
Wow, that's awesome. Good to see you here, buddy. Yeah, I mean...
Jay got one, or not Jay, because Jay won't play drums for us.
Our bass player John's got HX effects. Yeah, he got HX effects. Loves it. Yes, they're great products. They really are. I mean, we got friends that are. The thing is that we got friends that are in bands. Hate Unbound, Daryl. Yes. So they're like, these guys are like big amp guys. I mean, Daryl plays a Framus Cobra. It's a great amp. But I'm like, how do you guys practice at your house? Doesn't your wife want to kill you after practice? He's like, oh no, at the house. The guitar players, we run through HX stomps, and we have an electronic drum kit. We keep it real quiet down there. Yeah. And he's like, that's how we get through it. And when we go on stage, we use our amps and stuff. But see, that's the thing. Like, people, like, these products are so useful and handy, and they sound good. So it's like, you don't have to use them for playing live or recording in the studio. But if you want to use them to keep your marriage together and still have band practice in your basement without your wife wanting to kill you, there you go. I mean, it's such a handy, useful product, and they're all tools in the toolbox, At the end of the day, I'll always tell people I prefer a real amp, because a real amp does what you just heard. It does all the crazy stuff. It does all the weird, quirky, like, awesome stuff, and you can't get that out of any digital product. You can't. But I appreciate the digital products because I'm using one right now. I use the HELIX right now. It's paired with the Engl or any of these amps, and it always works. It just sounds amazing. I got a volume pedal, so after I'm done with that solo, I just hit the volume pedal down. All these little things you don't really appreciate until you have them. You know what I mean? You're like, it's like you with your heated steering wheel and your heated seats. Remember that? I remember when you were buying your truck, you called me, you're like, I don't need all this stuff, and I'm like, you're gonna love it. And after like a couple weeks, you're like, oh, heated steering wheel, it's so amazing. Yes. It's those things that you don't think you need until you get them, and all of a sudden you're like, how did I live without this stuff?
Hard to go back. So that truck now is a 2014.
Yeah.
And when it heats all the way up, it's like boiling.
Yeah.
It hurts. You turn it on, and then you have to turn it off.
The steering wheel is a seat.
The steering wheel.
Oh, really?
But the seats do. They're
the
butt boilers.
We call them butt boilers.
Get some boiled duty.
What you guys bringing to the party? Boiled butt?
Yeah, they're on their way out there.
Yeah.
They were. There's so many comments. Let's see,
Yeah.
where are we at? Marty 5, just the guitar, no backing tracks. Yeah, that was really cool. But what you just did on that,
thank
sweet
you.
man.
Thank you. Yeah,
So
I mean,
good.
thank you. Yeah, I do that sometimes because I really want you guys to hear this amp. Like, if you're on the fence on whether or not this amp is good, I mean, get off the fence. I mean, this amp is it's a Cadillac. It's a German Cadillac. If Germany made a Cadillac, it would be the Engl Savage Mark II. You know, it's
Dean
just so
says,
good.
You're a cool guy, but you're a disaster on his bank account. Bruce Clark says, I love that purple guitar. I just picked up a deep purple Charvel
Nice.
Promod San Dimas.
Oh, nice.
I love it.
Yeah, these guitars are great, man. Let me bring this up to the camera so you can see it a little better.
Jay from Warmcord says, too much gain. Just a joke.
Gain. Yeah, I love these guitars so much, man. They're just so awesome.
Dave says, my bank account is now referred to a blank account.
Blank
Dave also said Sherry just entered the room and got all excited when she saw both of us.
Oh, cool. What's up,
She
Sherry?
says, hi, Jarrod and Carrie. She's alive and away from the computer and marking report cards.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting to that time, aren't we? Hi,
Yes,
Sherry,
we are.
if you're listening. Cheers. Wine. I know you're a wine lover as well.
Give little Joey an F. He's been passing notes in class.
That's
so.
right. If they're even in class, are you doing online school or are you guys
is,
in person? Yeah.
Speaking of passing, can you pass the wine? Don't be keeping track.
Because I don't want you to drink it all.
I'll save you some. Dude, this wine is
says,
so good.
He's loving his real amps through the aux box. So happy with that setup.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. There you go. I saved you some.
Super Gigawatt says, if my wife doesn't want to kill me by the end of the day, it's a good day.
Yeah, at line 6, if you're watching, like you should put on there like HX Stomp, saving marriages everywhere.
Exactly.
No, it really is. I mean, their products are great. Like they've really come a long ways. Like I'm not kidding you. Here's how good the Helix is. It's so good that I take it for granted. You know, it's one of those products that's so good that it's not in your way. You don't even realize how good it is because it doesn't cause any issues. It always works. It's so easy to use, so easy to dial in.
Yeah.
The routing options, the switching, just everything's just there. And it's easy to take that for granted. It really is because it doesn't really say, hey, I'm a Helix and I'm here. You don't even notice it. It's so easy to use. And then there's just days where you got to sit down and go, my God, I've probably played 30 amps through this thing, and it paired with every one of them perfectly, and it was so easy to use. I mean, I bring an amp home, and I want to change something, it's just 10 seconds, and I'm done, and it works, you know? In fact, I think I used, check this delay out I used tonight. It's a mod delay.
Wine first.
Yes, wine first. So, there's a mod delay on here. And I dialed it in really quick for an episode I did the other day. And I have a delay episode coming up, and I'm going to show some more of this. But just check out this delay real quick. That is so cool, though, isn't it?
So cool.
Yeah.
Now that I'm deaf.
Now that you're deaf.
You gotta warn me so I can turn down.
I warned you.
You do.
Yeah, so, like, this is really, it's really cool. You got
So stupid.
Yeah, it's really cool because you got the mod delay, so if you want to do some pretty cool, like, tasty stuff with that, you can do it, you know? And it's one way to have chorus without having chorus.
Yeah.
Because it's a chorus delay, so the repeats have chorus on them. So you can actually, you know, play something, and then when the repeats come in, they're chorused, and it sounds like you have chorus, but your initial playing doesn't have it.
Yeah.
It's really weird how it works, but it adds this chorus kind of feel to what you're doing. And
Aaron
it's nice.
Short says, that delay sounds digital. He's just kidding. He's just kidding.
No, it's great, man. Like, I love it. let me turn it down. I'm going to turn
Love
it down
the
to like...
Stomp will be even better with a 3.0 from Aaron Short.
Oh, yeah, dude. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you, man.
Brett Murphy was here for a second at 8:08. Then you muted the mic. He said, "Hey, you two, just stopping in for a second before bed. He has to wake up at 2:30 for work."
Dude, holy cow.
That's awful. I'm
Good
sorry.
to see you, buddy.
But
get
nice
some sleep.
To see your name.
Let me play you a lullaby so you can go to sleep. Let me play Brett Murphy a lullaby real
You got
quick.
a good
All right?
lullaby, Leonard?
Yeah, so let me
Thank you.
you got to turn down a little. So Brett, this is for you. This is a lullaby, okay?
A lullaby. You do have kind of a lullaby one in there somewhere.
Nighty night, Brett. Sweet nightmares.
Shoot. Aaron Short, digital gear has saved my life this year. It allows me to rock out in my apartment. The amps will have to wait for the bars to reopen or until we move to a house. Right.
Yeah, that's the thing with the digital gear. And the thing with the Helix is it'll do both. You know, you can it'll pair it with an amp or do it all by itself. Either way, it's a great tool. So I'm digging it. Like I have the 4-cable method preset. It's available on Line 6's marketplace if you want to get it. And I'm telling you guys, I use it every single day. I use it every day. And it hasn't changed. The only thing I changed, well, I shouldn't say it hasn't changed because it has. I got 2 versions of it now. I have one version with the regular delay and I have another version with the modded delay.
Yeah.
But I haven't put the modded delay up for sale yet. But it's just so awesome. It's just a great product. You know. And I got all these pedals that I run through it as well. So...
Mocha Bear says, how comparable is it to record through an aux box versus miking cabs normally? Would it sound different on a record?
That's a good question. I think Jay from Warmchord can answer that better than me because he's got an aux.
Yeah.
So that's a good question.
Spit it out, Jay.
The thing, I'll just say this. For me, I shouldn't say always. Never say never and never say always. But I really like the tones I get out of the cabs when I mic them because I love miking the cabs. I love getting the mics out and just moving them ever so slightly and getting that grit and that real kind of thing off of the cabs. And I feel like, and I'm not patting myself on the back here, but I feel like I've gotten some really good tones on the show here. So I would go for that.
I'll pat you on the back for that.
Thank you.
You did.
Good job,
really
little
good
boy. So, like, I really love the tones that I'm getting, and I would prefer for myself, you know, to mic the cabs, but it's not always something you can do. Sometimes you have to record quietly. Jay knows what I'm talking about. I'm sure a lot of you guys, Aaron, you live in an apartment, you got to do what you got to do, and using an aux box, or even like the 2 Notes Torpedo Captor X, what I have here, you could use that. What?
That's a funny name.
Oh, it's 2 Notes Torpedo. But fire away.
I won't say what I was thinking.
Just drink. But yeah, so you can use something like that to get you by. But I would always prefer the cab. But then again, I've heard Jay's aux box, and it does sound really good.
Dave Rebell says, "Oh my gosh, I love your hair, Carrie, and the leopard boots. Thank you for noticing." He says, "Great look. By the way, what is in the top of the wine bottle?" Yes.
Oh.
This is, I forgot the name of it. What is it?
It's an aerator.
Aerator.
Thingy. Yeah.
Jarrod is a wine snob and will only drink the
wine
if it's been aerated.
Because of you. You're the one that told me about all this crap. Yeah, like if you pour it through that, if you do before and after, I would suggest anybody pour it out of the bottle straight out into a glass and then pour it through an aerator straight into a glass.
Yeah.
And you'll always prefer it through the aerator. And I know it sounds like, you know, like, oh, you cork-sniffing idiot. It really does.
He is a cork-sniffing idiot.
But it really does. It's a difference. There's the tannins. It takes like that weird kind of...
a bittery taste.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of the bittery taste.
You know, because like people will tell you, like, let the wine breathe. That's what it does. It's breathing.
It speeds up the breathing.
Yeah. and it really does work. And
It does.
I won't drink wine without it usually.
If I forget to put it on there, he's like,
"What'd you do?"
Really?
Really?
Okay. But you can get one of these little doodads. They have so many different kinds of aerators, but this one was like $15 at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, $9.99 or $14.99.
Yeah, they're
one
worth
of the
every
two.
penny.
And you just pop it down in there and, pours through.
Remember the electronic one I got you? Yes. The little pump, you push the button, and it stopped working one day. Yes. It just didn't work, and we were like...
We had it for a couple of years, and then
It kicked the bucket.
It kicked the bucket. I said hit the bucket, but let's see. But thank you for noticing my leopard print boots. I love them. They're very cool.
What about my really nice plain black shoes? What about those? No one ever talks about my shoes.
Because your shoes suck.
They do.
I lost my ears. Fell on the floor.
They did?
There we go.
God, this wine is amazing.
So anyway, shoes. Thank you. And where are we at? There's so many.
Good. Keep
so
them
many
coming,
comments.
guys.
Gunnerman54. I can't even learn to use the Helix. I'm just a plug into a tube amp with an overdrive guy. My Helix is sitting and collecting dust.
Dude, here, let me put my email in there.
Aaron, why are you sleeping, man? He's got the Z's going on. And then Aaron says, Gunnerman, start slow. Use it for one effect only and work up from there.
I'm actually, Gutterman, I'm doing an episode about the Helix very soon called The Best Way to Use the Helix. And I just put my email in there. Go ahead and email me, dude, and I'll send you a preset that I think you'll love. And, dude, I'm telling you, like, it's super easy. It's the easiest thing. If there's ever a product out there that's easy to use, it's the Helix. It's so easy. And all you got to do is download the product, download the preset, put it in there, hook your amp up, 4-cable method. You can use your own overdrive, just like I'm doing, and it sounds incredible. All the effects and everything. And the thing is, like, the effects that I use, they're all tried and true. Like, I got them dialed in, and I use them with my backing tracks. So they're all, like, they're dialed in to sound good in a mix. So, like, you can step on any stage with any band and be like, yep, my delays are exactly how they should be in the mix. My choruses, everything. They're all exactly how it should be,
Dave Rebell says at Tone Wars, my previous comments with the oh my gosh, that was Sherry getting all excited. Do you think I would recognize hair boots in something that looks like a stopper on the top of a wine bottle? I'm not that sophisticated.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Sherry. Thank you for pointing them out. And now everybody knows.
Now everybody knows. Yeah, you girls got to stick together, don't you?
That's right. Let's see. Jeff Cornell, Jay, many weeks till the Chariotone. He must be getting a Chariotone.
Oh, you're getting a Chariotone? Dude, I love mine. That thing's awesome. Let's talk about that episode that I did the other day.
Yeah, but one quick question.
Oh, sure.
Super Gigawatt. Have you tried out any of Tom Schultz Rockman gear?
Yes, I did. Back in the day. We actually recorded something with it. The Rockman, the little, looked like a Walkman.
Oh.
That's why I don't know why they called it the Rockman. Maybe we had the headphones.
Rockman and the Walkman.
They had that Boston tone, that little chorusy kind of distortion and stuff. Yeah, we actually used to play that all the time, and it was actually a cool product. It actually sounded really good. We were like, wow, this thing's amazing. The thing is, though, is his tone is so proprietary. It's kind of like, if you sound like that, it's like, it sounds like a Boston album.
Yeah.
As good as it is, and I'm not saying it's not good, it's really good, but it's so proprietary and so distinct.
I like Boston.
Well, I like Boston too, but I mean,
all the time. You don't want to sound like that all the
well,
time.
I just don't want to sound like that on the music that I write, because people will be like, did Tom Schultz play on your album? It sounds great, though, don't get me wrong. It's actually a cool product.
Aaron Short says, you said you were playing a lullaby. I agree.
Yeah.
Play a lullaby.
I ain't got no lullabies.
You got something in there that's party. Play something party.
I haven't practiced that in a while.
Oh,
I'll screw it up. I hear it. I'll screw it up. Then it'll sound like a nightmare.
Well, just do a little ditty first and work it out. I want to hear a lullaby.
I can't. I don't know it. I forgot.
You didn't forget.
Yeah, it's been a while.
What's it called?
It's called Missing You. Is that the one you're talking about? Missing You? Yeah. Yeah, I can play. All right, let me just play the first few bars of it because I honestly don't remember this song at all. So 1 second here, let me mute the mics. That's all I remember. I gotta brush up on that one.
Aaron's yelling at me. He's like, no, no, no. It's because you said you were going to play a lullaby, and then you played the metal thing, and he was joking.
I did it for a joke.
Yes. Play the 80s mix, says Jay.
Oh, the 80s thing?
Yes.
I'd have to get the other guitar, the red one. I can always do that. I can do it. Is there any wine left? Did you save me a splash?
No, it's my splash.
Oh, look at this. Look at this girl.
I did it backwards, too, and it all came out funny.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Why are you drinking yours too fast?
Yeah, it's so good.
I got a whole half
I
a
know.
glass.
This wine is so good, like, you can't stop. It's ridiculous. It's so freaking good.
Sorry. Okay.
Put the bottle over here. Oh, man. Yeah.
Marty 5, sorry, Carrie, I can only respect an animal print if a warrior princess has killed and peeled the animal herself. You should see my garage.
You should see my garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full of kills.
That's right.
It's the garage of death. No room for cars.
It's not real. Marty 5.
Yeah, it's fake.
It's probably horse or something.
Yeah, she killed her credit card. Would that...
Melting that plastic right down.
Would that matter?
You're horrible.
No credit cards were harmed in the,
no, it was harmed.
the making of this movie.
Really harmed. Let's see.
Oh
Scott Fulmer, are you using Haley's Corker as an aerator? It's inexpensive and awesome.
Oh, no.
Ooh, Haley's Corker. I'm screenshotting that, dude.
Yeah, screenshot it. We love that stuff, man. I love all that stuff. Wine. We don't drink a lot of wine on the show, but
we drink a lot of wine off the show.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you, man. It's because of her. It's all her fault.
All the good stuff.
She's the one that turned me on. You turned me on sushi.
You didn't even drink when we met. You didn't drink at all. You had like beer in the back of your fridge that was 2 years old.
Yeah, I know. I was a Molson. I still am. I love Molson.
I love Molson too.
Molson's
nice.
great. But then we started doing all these shows, and we go to a show, and we go to these breweries and stuff, right? And I started ordering flights and like oh my god, there's like porters and stouts, and so I started really getting into all that stuff. And then remember that wine I used to drink, that sweet like
the Welch's grape juice wine.
Yeah,
what was it called?
I forget the Shalom. It was good, but it tasted like Welch's grape juice. And I gave it to her once, and I'm like, here, try this. And she's like, yeah, it's
grapey.
It's kind of grapey, yeah. And then now I can't stand it because it's like I'm drinking real wine. So she's like opened my world up to what have I done for you? I don't think I've done anything for you, have I? Because
I have red hair now.
Yeah. So that's what I did. That was my influence.
No, my life would not be the same without you. You've opened my world to performing. You've allowed me to write music and have brought it to life.
Yeah, it's true.
We've recorded. I have so many more life experiences.
I lent you $5 once. Yeah, I remember that.
You lent me $5. Paid for dinner a time or two. Dean says you guys are fun on wine. Paul's like, sorry, gotta go. Have a good night.
Hey, Paul. Good to see you, man. We got to get together soon. I was supposed to hang out with Paul the other night, but I was too busy doing my gain episode. I can't wait to get that done. I really can't wait to share that with you guys, and I hope it really helps a lot of people because It's a little spicy in the intro. I got a fun little intro for you. I hope people enjoy it, but it's my way of like, excuse me, putting some things at bay, you know.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where we're at here. Jake Stevens, what amp do you think most closely compares to the Savage?
Gosh, it would have to be another Engl, you know. Engls are their own thing, like they really are. They got their own. It's like it's a high gain amp with a German accent. It's got a German scowl. I mean, it really does. It's got that scowl to it. It's just, and I know because I'm part German, and everybody in my family has that scowl. You know, like my grandpa, he used to be a motorcycle cop, and he always had that scowl. You know, that the furrowed brow. Like
Yes.
every time we went over to his house, hey Grandpa, can we play
Given
pool?
some wine. Maybe it would have gone away.
Can we play some pool? Yeah, don't scratch the felt. That was his thing. Don't scratch the felt. You know, because we were kids, and he was worried about us scratching the felt with our sticks. You know.
Whoops.
Yeah. So that was. But yeah, they're just they got their own thing going on. Trying to look around.
Jewish for something for Cheers, but I didn't see what it was that was Jewish for Cheers. Hey, there's
It's like totally red, isn't it?
yeah, there's only 12 people here too.
Oh yeah, it probably booted everybody. Yeah, the signal's terrible.
Yeah, it went away completely for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just call it.
Yeah. Our signal's not getting any better. It's getting worse here.
Super annoying for you guys too. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. Well, thank you for you guys that are still listening.
Yeah.
And we'll just wrap it up. We did have a great night. Enjoyed your playing immensely.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Enjoyed chatting with all of you.
Yeah, it was fun, guys. Sorry about the bad signal, but it's been really windy, and I bet you it knocked some lines down, and everybody's freaking out right now. So, well, hey, thanks a lot for being here, guys. Very much appreciate it. We know that there's all kinds of things you can be doing tonight, and you chose to hang out with us, and we're honored and privileged to have you here. Honestly, it's great to have you guys here. So, with that, we're going to head and go. Yeah, it's red. It's solid red. All right, guys. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys Wednesday night with something, you know, and I'll have something up here for you. And I got a lot of great stuff coming up. And look, keep your eyes open for the Gain episode coming out very soon.
The Chicago Todd, I'm putting it in the chat. It's called Josh Cabernet Nody Reserve.
Lodi
or Nody?
Lodi.
Lodi.
Yeah, it's so good. It's like one of the best wines ever. Oh, it's green again. Anyways.
Camo label.
It's what it is.
There we go. All right.
All right, guys. God bless y'all. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, guys.